Ladies and gents, I'm Papa Smoke and welcome back to another House of Smoke short. Okay, so on today's short, it's the second episode of the Cursed Object series and we're going to cover taking things back from the spirits. Okay, so it's something you should never ever do. When you give spirits statues, images, high value items such as jewellery, wads of cash, drugs, drink, whatever you name it, if you give a spirit an offering, as an action de grace, or you give a spirit an offering for a job, it becomes that spirit's possession no matter how much it costs. So let me clarify, sometimes paintings and things like that can be quite expensive. They can run into several $100s. Sometimes jewellery can be quite expensive. It can run into several $1,000s, Just because you paid for it and had it commissioned at that time, doesn't mean that you own it once it's offered. Once it's offered, you have given it away, especially if you've done it as an act of service or if you've done it to pay for works, So if you then take that back from the spirit, it is seen as theft and that item becomes a cursed object. Let me take you over some examples. So, I've interacted with a lot of Haitians in my career, and I was told by one of them that he once attended a house party that was thrown by people who served Met Carfu. On Met Carfu's altar, there was some extremely high value, some extremely potent and extremely nice rum. One of the attendees turned up with nothing to drink and no money to get anything to drink, and he thought it was appropriate to pick up the rum from Met Carfu's altar and proceed to drink it. Once he'd drunken all of the rum, and towards the end of the night, one of the servants of Met Carfu in the party became possessed by Met Carfu, picked up the bottle, broke it over his head, and attempted to stab him with it, to the extent that the other attendees of the party had to prevent this, Because as soon as he took that rum from Met Carfu and started drinking it, the rum became a cursed object and he'd cursed himself by insulting Met Carfu. Now, I've had clients as well come to me and explain to me that when times were good, they gave spirits such as Baron Samedi, for example, £1,000 in a pocketbook, Times fell hard, so they borrowed that money back, Right? As soon as they took that money back, all of a sudden times got even harder, finances got even harder, some of them lost their jobs, their homes, their cars, and some of their health started to deteriorate. That's because you do not take things back from the spirits once they are offered. They become cursed objects and you will be punished. And in the case of the pocketbook, everyone that received that money that it was spent with also got cursed. They also will have received some effects from that, because you do not take the spirit's objects back and you do not pass them around, They become cursed objects then. So this has been the second episode of Cursed Objects. Never offer anything you can't afford to give. Once it's given, it's given. Don't curse yourself by taking it back. I've been Papa Smoke. This is a House of Smoke Shorts. Peace.